Hello YouTubers, Paige here, and this is the Saturday edition of my lap band journey, and this is the last time I'm going to try this upload. It seems like every time I try to do a my lap band journey upload, I have nothing but problems. Okay, so my lap band journey is so cool because it's 7 different perspectives on one subject. And the subject for this week was, why did you choose the surgeon that you chose for your lap band surgery? And why did you choose to have the lap band surgery over other weight loss surgeries? These are excellent questions. You thoroughly need to do your research if you are looking into having lap band surgery or any weight loss surgery. You thoroughly need to research your surgeon. Why I chose my surgeon, as some of you know, I went to Tijuana, Mexico to have my lap band surgery. I was looking into having it done here in the Pacific Northwest. There's a huge hospital here that has a very large weight loss surgery center attached to it, where they also do weight loss surgery research. It is known as a Center of Excellence, which, as far as I know, a weight loss surgery center gets the title or award Center of Excellence based on the number of surgeries they've done. Not based on necessarily quality of medical care, but it's more based on the number of surgeries they've done, if I'm correct, and I'm pretty sure I am. This surgery was going to cost me, first of all, because my insurance wouldn't cover it, it was going to cost me between $28,000 and $30,000, which that eliminated it right there for me. But one thing too, the surgeon here that was going to do it had done at that time 1,800 lap band surgeries, and they all made a big deal out of that. I think that's a large number of lap band surgeries by today's standards. I don't know. They made a big deal out of it, so it must have been a big number. When I found out how much it was going to cost me, $28,000 to $30,000, I just forgot about it. I just put it on the shelf and realized that's not happening. So it wasn't until a couple years later that I was just talking to someone in conversation, someone who I didn't know, and they mentioned that they had had lap band surgery done in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Pedro Curry, and they were very pleased. And she told me that cost her $7,000. So that was very interesting to me, and I immediately began researching Dr. Curry, which you can do. Just do a Google search for Dr. Pedro Curry, Pedro, and his last name is spelled Kuri. And he has a website. When I went to that website, I was amazed at how much information there was available. He has a forum for all of his patients to interact with each other. And hi, Chloe. Bye-bye. And sorry, that was my daughter coming through the door right there if you didn't see her. So I I did lots of research on Dr. Curry, and several reasons that I chose him. The first was the cost is what drew me to him. The $7,000 included his fee, all of the hospital fees, medicines, anesthesia. It included a 2-night stay at a hotel after I was discharged from the hospital. It included all my lab work, all my tests that I had to have done beforehand. It included transportation to and from the airport. He had staff that picked me and my husband up at the San Diego airport, drove us to the hospital, took us from the hospital to the hotel after I was discharged, took us from the hotel to the airport when it was time to go home. The $7,000 included everything except our airfare and my husband's food while he was here. So That was a plus. That's what first caught my eye. That's not what determined for me that I was going with him, though. The next thing was the amount of experience that he had. That was very important to me, and I found out that through the Allergan company, he has registered that he has inserted 4,000 Allergan lap bands. So he has done 4,000 lap band surgeries. So what I was thinking was that by the United States standards, if 1,800 surgeries is a lot, which is what the doctor here in the Northwest had done, then the 4,000 surgeries makes him quite a bit more experienced. So that really interested me. I found out that he has been doing lap band surgeries for over 11 years, and that's all he has done during that time. He hasn't done other surgeries on the side. That's his specialty. He's not just a general surgeon. He doesn't do 3 or 4 different kinds of weight loss surgery. All he does is the lap band surgery. So that was another, so that would be the second thing, his experience. He studied at Baylor University. That's where he got his medical degree. He is president of several medical boards and associations. He teaches medical students. I don't know what the proper term is for that. He's a teacher, a professor as well. I don't know. I don't think he teaches at a university, but he does teach in one way or another. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at his website to figure out. I don't remember that. I don't remember how that was described. I think he has taught in the past at medical schools. I don't think he does that currently, but I think he has done that in the past. Finally, I got that out. That was hard getting my thoughts straight on that. Another thing about Dr. Curry is he seems to be very passionate about what he does. I've seen several videos where he was interviewed on YouTube, and he regards the obese person with a lot of respect and dignity. His bedside manner is, he's so sweet. He's like my daddy. Before the surgery, when I was in the operating room, he put his hand on my shoulder. Are you okay? How are you doing? And he just was so comforting. And he said, okay, you go to sleep now. And that's the last thing I remember until, that's the last time I saw him until he came to see me in my room after I woke up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The hospital. I chose Dr. Curry because of the facilities where I would be having the surgery. The hospital is a $70 million private hospital. It's state-of-the-art. It has everything that a hospital in the United States would have. It is very clean. There's a bacteria that is in almost every hospital in the United States, and it's very hard to get rid of. This hospital, Hospital Angeles, is one of the few hospitals in North America that does not have any evidence of this bacteria in it at all. You can just see people cleaning nonstop in the hospital. And as far as why I chose the lap band surgery, now that I'm almost out of time, I'm moving on to the second topic. That's easy for me to say quickly. I chose it because I felt like it was the least invasive with the least risks. I didn't want to permanently change or alter any of my organs, and the lap band surgery, although it's not meant to be reversible, it can be reversed. The lap band can be removed if necessary. And so I ultimately chose it because it had the least amount of risks and it was the least invasive to my body. So there you have it. I highly recommend Dr. Curry in Tijuana, Mexico at Hospital Angeles. Excellent, amazing experience. I do it again in a heartbeat. Stay tuned tomorrow for Ms. Gigi for our next week of our topic for the next week, and which is you'll find out tomorrow what that is. And thanks for tuning in. Feel free to check me out at Sam's Rib with any questions you might have. See y'all later.